What up, y'all? You know it is your boy JD Kiss, you know what I mean? Right now with Chris Jones.
This is that Crush Your Heart shit, nigga.
New Jersey, all my niggas out there. Let's get right into it. Yeah.
We gonna get it.
BTBTV. Chris Jones, man. Yo, born, let's get him, man.
Yeah, right, never off plan. Used to get busy with them guns in my hand. 4 or 5 or a black 9 with a grand in my pocket and beef cool as a fan. BTBTV, we're not playing. Y'all just talk, we back it up and down. Sideways, F what y'all saying. We Kyrie and Kanye. This a boss talk, so you clowns should just fly away. Yeah. Hop on the bridge, throw your frame off the highway. This not a game, this is business, this my way. Real talk, your opinion is nothing to us. We gon' stay on chill, long as y'all don't violate. But it's not fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you could be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. It just ain't fair. But we the best, I swear. We the best, I stay up in the mix. A project politics, my mood kinda sick. Name well known from the hood to the sticks. 100 on the highway, flying so fast, burn the gears when I shift. Some people kick dirt on your name, what shoes you gave them. Broke your back for them and they got the nerve to play you. Kick rap's door off, pushed and shoved my way through. Bum rush the kitchen, put my floor up on the menu. The jealousy be hitting up in jokes. That's why I stay serious like David Banner turned in the Hulk in pure form like the Pope. Haters get infrared beams with the scope, so when they get ghosts. We fight good, boxed in like Floyd on the ropes. I'm the great black hope. Man, we the team and they know it coast to coast and it just ain't fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you can be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. We the best, if you with us, put your lighters in the air. No, it just ain't fair.
BTBTV. Just ain't fair, man. Yeah.
Oh. First of all, let me say a peace to the Father, Son, Nation, God's of Earth, God's and Earth. Salaam alaikum. Abdullah, Rahmatullah, to all the true Muslim brothers and sisters out there. This is the King of New Jersey. This is BTBTV. We bully the bullies. I'm your honorable host, born divine Almighty Allah. I got my little brother, Cross the Plug podcast in the building.
Salute, King.
Yo, before we start, man, what you think about this Boosie and security situation, man? And he used to
man, I think people too old, man, to be, still doing this. And I mean, he done had a bunch of charges. He done did all this. And on top of that, it's just like, I mean, like you being a security, and I told you, like, people don't realize, what security people got to go through. Some people don't want to be there. Other people around you could be, they could be getting tore up and drunk, but you got to stay sober the whole time and make sure you get back home while they sitting there popping bottles and, you know what I'm saying, and doing a bunch of other stuff. So I just think it's really messed up that, that security dude ended up getting himself put in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Based off of what they said, we don't know, and we ain't here to break down no paperwork, but allegedly, I guess the girl or whatever, assumed to be the niece, wanted to go to the bathroom.
The club was full.
Yeah, was told she couldn't do that. She had to leave because they were clearing the club out. Man get hit with an elbow. He grabs her, I guess, and try to take her out, and then get hit in the head with a hookah, with a hookah bottle, whatever you call them things, with them hookahs. But I'm just saying it's messed up to get hit in the mouth.
Get 8 staples in your head.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You talking about you got elbowed in the mouth, head split, and Boosie did the ultimate where he said keep it street, but then right after he get out, I want to know how he knew all this information about this dude, and what does this dude past got to do with anything about him putting his hands on anybody else? What does that got to do with him getting his head split?
I don't got shit to do with it, bro.
Yeah, I got a problem with that.
Definitely got a problem with it, but we're gonna talk about that right now. So yeah, we're gonna like I said, man, I've been doing security and bodyguard for over 25 years, man. You know what I mean? And I've seen a lot happen in the clubs. A lot happened when I was on tour with different celebrities.
Salute.
And salute. I see you, OPP Val. Salute. But what I gotta say is, man, I don't know the job we gotta put up with, man. So if we tell you leave the club and you don't want to leave the club, we put you out, and we put you out, you elbow me in the mouth, and I'm putting you out, and somebody in the back of the head with a hookah or a bottle or anything,
right?
I got all rights to physically put my hands on you. So I'm gonna shout that security, that bouncer, for not putting his hands on Boosie. But Boosie ratted on this guy, man. Boosie brought this guy a whole passage. Oh, he shouldn't be doing security anyway. He did 18 years for aggravated robbery. He robbed someone, aggravated assault, robbery, and all this. I'm like, yo, bro, you supposed to be a street nigga, bro. Why you trying to get this nigga to lose his job and lose his way to make money? But we about to show it right now, y'all. So check it out. Avery, I'm going to shit right now, Avery.
Already. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button.
This is it right here. Oh, yes, it right here. Hold on 1 second.
But a guy being ready in about 15 minutes, I genuinely never thought was possible. It's not just
YouTube.
Shout out to Chicks.
You know what to do, Chicks.
Fine. You know, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh man, not again, you guys. Boosie just can't seem to stay out of trouble. After recently avoiding prison time for a federal gun case back in January, Boosie has once again found himself in some hot water. Now, this incident happened last week back on May 24th. According to Houston Police Department, a security guard was clearing out a club at closing time when he got into it with a female patron who wanted to use the bathroom. According to the security guard, she elbowed him in the face when he told her she couldn't use the bathroom because the club was closing. Now, we've all been there. You probably had a couple shots, couple drinks. So knowing that you got a long-ass drive home or maybe a long drive to the next destination, you want to go relieve yourself before you get into the car. Now, as the security guard started to escort her out the building, she then dropped her keys and her phone in the process. So the security guard bent down to pick him up. That's when, according to him, he suddenly felt an object strike him at the top of his head and also noticed blood starting to run down his face. The security guard claims he turned around and saw Boosie holding a broken glass hookah base and believes the rapper smashed it over his head. Now, make sure you guys remember this part. He said he turned around and saw Boosie holding a broken glass hookah base. The security guard was then transported and taken to the hospital where he had 8 staples put in his head. This morning, after he went to court, Boosie addressed the situation. And, surprise, surprise, Boosie claims it's a money grab. Here's what he said.
Hey, to all my family and fans, man, I'm okay, bro. I'm all right. It's basically a money grab, man. It's a money grab, but it's what you go through as an entertainer. The facts of the case have come out. I mean, we in court now. But this is a money grab, man. This guy wasn't even supposed to be a security in the first place, man. This nigga done 17, 18 years for aggravated armed robbery with a deadly weapon. He just got caught at the border a couple years back.
That's crazy.
Out the country and in the country. He just got off federal paper. So, man, it's shit a money grab, bro.
Yeah, hold up. Cross.
That's crazy.
Why everything's a money grab when it comes to him getting caught up with some BS? It was a money grab when that young girl said that you as assaulted her, you know what I'm saying, when she's 5 years old. That
Right.
was grabbed too. And I ain't hear nothing else from her. What you paid her all, Boosie?
Yeah, I mean, like, even the fact that what he said at the end, he said he's off federal papers. So if he off federal papers, then I mean, I don't understand why he had to say that a couple of years ago he got caught up crossing the border. I want to know how he know all of that, bro. Like, did he just find that out? I mean, how would you know all that?
Yeah. Let's ask, hey, yo, Boosie Badazz. What's the name? Terrence Hatchett? Terrence Hatch? Yo, Terrence Hatch. How do you know all that? Are you working with the FBI? Are you a federal informant? Do we have to ask Marlo Mike about you again, bro? But let's go back. Let's finish what we gotta say, man.
Yeah.
I feel some type of way about it because I do security, you know what I mean?
You know, when I first found out about the warrant a couple days ago, I contacted my PO. I let him know what was going on. But to all my fans, all my family, you know, I ain't even tell my family.
Stop right there for me.
This was going on, you know.
Hey, hold on one second, bro.
Cause he said something. He said, he had a warrant out. He said he contacted his PO, but usually a PO would know if you had a warrant that was already out.
Yeah, facts.
Why would you contact your PO if a warrant was already out?
Bro, PO found out about that shit in
less than 48 hours.
Yeah, less than 48 hours. Yeah, facts.
Yeah, and especially he on federal papers. So I'm just saying, like, play that back. Let's hear what he said again.
Hold on, here we go. We'll go back a little bit. Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Fans, all my family, you know, I ain't even tell my family about this. This was going on, you know. I'm all right though, man. It's just life. Life be lifing, bro. Life be lifing, man. But you know, God got me, bro. So that's what it is. My next court date at the end of September up for this. So it is what it is though, but I'm all right, man. To all my fans, all my family, I'm all right.
Well, damn, Boosie, what else you want to tell us, brother? Did he steal from the corner store when he was 13? Did he jaywalk when he was 12 years old? You guys know when the cops get caught doing some bullshit, something racist. So they basically try to justify it by running down your rap sheet and try to make you look like a criminal. That's exactly what Boosie just tried to do right here. Boosie,
shout out to my boy.
Running down this guy's rap sheet. I do see certain people out there claim that Boosie is actually snitching by listing this guy's rap sheet, claiming that he was not supposed to work there, which means somebody is going to be held liable and also get in trouble for basically hiring this guy without any experience.
Hold on.
So all you street guys.
Hold on. First of all, how we know he had no experience just because he had a record on him?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even, regardless, then, you know what, if that was the case, then don't you go after the security company then? Why is you bashing this man? Because this man, obviously he got the job. If he got the job working at a security spot, what does that got to do with him being inexperienced? How we know he inexperienced? Obviously he wasn't, because the club hired him.
I worked in Houston. I ran security for Clubs for Club Ecstasy South, Club Odyssey Houston, bro. I ran security for both of them clubs, bro. And I had a record. I was only home for a few years, you know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, they pay you by check, so they run your background check, bro. So his record got nothing to do with him working in the club, bro. Not out of Houston, not out of Texas. It has nothing to do with it, bro. You don't even need a security license out of Houston, out of Texas, bro. Let's be real. You don't. I was there, bro. I know.
Right. Yeah, I just think it's just, like I said again, like, why do we need to know about 2 years ago this man was going across the border, bro? Like, I thought you was, you know what I'm saying, like, you dealt with El Chapo and all this other stuff. You got, you know, you got these made shift from these cartels, all these, you know, replica pistols and stuff. You so cartel. Why are you telling the United States this man was going back across the border? And how did you know that?
Yeah, let's listen to this. Is my man Chick Smooth from Jersey. Shout out to Chick Smooth. This fair use.
Y'all help me in the comments below. Is this technically snitching by Boosie? Now, I thought it was odd that Boosie came out to make a statement this quickly. Boosie never really talks about his cases this much in depth until it's finished. However, I guess we just found out the reason why. However, I guess Boosie knew he was innocent. Now, the actual footage from the club has dropped, and surprise, surprise, he was not the one that was holding the hookah base. Here's a video.
Stop. Hey, security. Handle that.
This is the beginning. Hold on.
See?
They said it was when they was leaving out the club. The club is still popping. The music's still going.
Yeah.
So what's the rest of the video at?
Right. And on top of that, bro, everybody lit in there, bro.
Yeah.
Like they lit, bro. I mean, but and we didn't see the throw of it. We just saw a turn of it where the dude grabbed it. We didn't see the whole, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just crazy. That's what I'm saying.
No, they said they was leaving the club, but they was still partying. So
yeah, they was still partying.
So yeah, that's not they're not still in the club right now. They partying still right now. They partying crazy.
Yeah, I just don't understand, like, based off all this, like, why are you switching it and trying to play on this dude when this dude literally got hit in the head? I don't think he asked to get hit in the head, bro. Like, I don't care who did it. Like, come on, bro. Y'all in the club. These grown folks, allegedly.
Bro, let's go back, man.
As you guys just saw in that video, Boosie was not the one who threw the hookah. His mans did, the big boy. Now, of course, you can make the case that whoever is in your entourage, it's you who's going to be held liable, not them. But unfortunately for Boosie, because you are the celebrity, because you are the one with the money, you're unfortunately going to get blamed for it. Very, very unfortunate situation on both parties. Hopefully this does get resolved quickly though. The last thing you want to do is to be going back and forth in court, missing out on money, shows, everything else. You guys get in the comments below. Does this footage justify that he was not the one?
Yo, what I want to know is, how come Boosie keep getting all this shit though?
Yeah, as far as like, I'm still blown away that time when he cut his ankle monitor off and threw it in the pool. I'll never forget that day when I watched that. I was like, bro, I ain't never seen that, because one, you don't take off your ankle monitor. Your PO takes it off.
Yeah. That's a fact. Here go Gucci going there. Here go Boosie going to Gucci.
Yes, it is. Who knows how to fuck it, girl? You do.
Are those your grandparents?
Yeah, we're so proud of you.
So proud.
We love you. They're happy tears, aren't they, Grandpa?
When you have everything you need to start strong, you can.
Who just shouldn't have told shit. He should not identify them for shit. No. And if you my artist, I'ma sue y'all.
What is up, TNY gang? So Boosie leaked a portion of
fair use.
He will be interviewing himself. He's no longer doing interviews on Black TV. And he briefly played a part of where he was talking about Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty. And he basically said Gucci Mane should have not said anything, and people are sugarcoating what he has done. So he's basically taking the side of, he feels that Gucci Mane has told, and a lot of people are trying to come him, and he should have not said anything, and even threatened to sue police if he was to mess with his artist Pooh Shiesty.
Setting it up for when the interview coming out, bro. I'm going over it right now. Looking at all this shit. This shit so. Man, I'm going off on this.
Shiesty. They pretty much being pretty hard on the Wop right now, and I just want to know how you feel about it.
Who you shouldn't have told shit? He shouldn't identify them for shit. You know what he should have said when they came in? We doing this shit for his album. This is all a social media scheme. We already took out the blogs to post it. We doing this shit for his album.
I'm getting it together right now.
This shit for his album. And if you my artist, I'ma sue y'all. You arrest my artist, I'ma sue y'all.
I'm looking at this shit now.
Don't you know what everybody trying to sugarcoat for this. He know exactly what the
I'm watching this shit right now. I swear to God. Y'all crazy. Hey, y'all on social media trying to make this like it's a beef between me and Vlad, bro. Like, that's my guy, bro. Like, I can call Vlad right now, bro, and we'll laugh about shit, bro. Like, me trying to find a, better way to make more money out of my interviews. I'm a hustler, bro. Like, if two people can't agree on something, that's what people do. Like, it's nothing, man. It's no big deal at all, bro. Like, call Vlad right now. We're gonna laugh this shit out, bro. Like, but me, trying to hustle and make more money if I can, that's what hustlers do, bro. Like, I'm never satisfied, bro. Like, if I can try to find a better way, I'ma always try to find a better way, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with me and my relationship with my partner, bro. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with it, bro. Like, I don't see why y'all upset, bro. Like, y'all love our interview. I don't see why y'all upset, bro. But, I got an interview coming this week. I mean, if you can support it, I know all my fans gonna support it anyway. But don't try to push the narrative.
Oh, what's up?
Like,
my boy Judge Jack,
man, Vlad, good, bro. Like, I'm just hustling, bro. I'm trying to find a better way, bro. You never know how shit gonna.
And like I said, he thought that was funny anyway, what he said about Gucci.
Let's face it, most of us aren't going to set foot on Mars.
I'm on Mars! It's freezing. I'm going to go back to the module.
Some things are out of reach.
I got this.
But a card with access to exceptional benefits isn't one of them. Welcome to the Credit One Bank American Express Suite.
Boosie is having one of the worst starts to summer 2026, as he's now been arrested for an aggravated assault after hitting a club security guard with a hookah, breaking the glass over the guy's head. And apparently this whole thing went down while he's on federal probation, federal supervision from that federal gun case he caught. And to be honest, it just seems since the whole thing happened with Vlad TV and the interviews being cut off, everything's just been downhill. Quick pause, because this might actually help you out. If you've ever needed access to your money before payday, there's a banking app called Current that lets you get up to $750 as a paycheck advance once you qualify. So instead of waiting for payday, you can get access to your funds earlier when you actually need them. Paycheck advance is clearly my favorite part, and I'm sure will be yours too. But if you're trying to build your credit or just want your direct deposit sooner, it handles all of that in one app. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight to the sign up page where you can create an account. Just go through the normal sign up steps, enter your information, and order your current card. After you complete those steps, you'll see the option to enter my promo code Jake1090, which unlocks the 70 security guard in the head with a glass hookah. Now, for Memorial Weekend, Boosie was booked to host at Club Dome. Now, Dome is, I believe, downtown Houston, and the club looks pretty upscale, if I'm being honest. This doesn't really look like the type of club that's going to play Set It Off or really any other of Boosie's hits, because that's more like street music. He's a street rapper. And the fact that he was not only hosting, but he cracked a security guard's head here, I'm not even surprised that he's in jail. But according to the paperwork, he's been hit with a felony charge of aggravated assault. On Saturday, May 24th, 2026, the complainant, Mr. Edward Iglehart, employed as a security guard at the nightclub, stated he was assisting with clearing patrons from the establishment due to closing. Mr. Iglehart stated that while escorting patrons out of the nightclub, an unknown female approached him and requested to use the restroom. He advised the female that the restroom facilities were closed because the establishment was no longer open. Now, if you've been a nightclub connoisseur like myself, you know once the lights get turned on, everybody got to go. They're not really sparing anyone. They're trying to get everybody out. They don't want people lingering in the bathrooms. They don't want people rushing to go do this and that. If you had to pee, you should have just handled that while the club was open. But once it's closing time, whoever was friendly with you 3 minutes prior, they're not friendly with you now. They want to go home. They're tired of your shit. The smile was a facade. They want you to leave. According to the security guard, the female became upset and intentionally struck him in the face with her elbow. The security guard stated he then began escorting the female out of the establishment. While escorting her towards the exit, the female dropped her phone and keys on the floor. Security stated that as he bent down to retrieve the female's belongings, he suddenly felt an object strike the top of his head, causing immediate pain and injury. He said that when he turned around, he observed blood running down his face and observed the defendant, Boosie, holding a broken glass hookah base in his hand. He believes the defendant struck him with the broken hookah base, causing the injury to his head. As a result of the assault, he was transported to St. Joseph's Hospital for medical treatment, where he received 8 staples to his head. He said he was experiencing pain from the injury and wished to pursue criminal charges against the defendant. Now, this isn't a light case. He's accusing Boosie of cracking him in the head with a glass hookah. It split him, an immediate laceration, and he had to get 8 staples to shut that wound. This is actually bad. This isn't a little thing. This isn't like you just swung on somebody. No, dude's head got cracked open. Blood was probably all over the place, which there's going to be pictures and evidence of this. And he had to get 8 staple stitches. I remember I had to get 2 stitches in my leg, and I think it came out to like almost $3,000, $2,000, some crazy shit, right? The price was crazy. So this guy is going to get hit with that bill on top of what happened, and he's going to be coming straight after Boosie. Victor Childs, another security guard at the nightclub, stated he witnessed the incident involving the complainant and the defendant. Mr. Childs stated that he was assisting the complainant, the security guard, with escorting the unknown female out of the establishment. He said after the female dropped her belongings and the other security guard bent down to retrieve, he suddenly heard the sound of glass shattering. He stated that immediately after hearing the glass break, he observed blood, later determined to be the complainant's blood, dispersed onto the floor and surrounding area along with fragments of the hookah. Mr. Child stated that when he turned towards the disturbance, he observed the defendant, Boosie, holding a broken glass hookah base in his hand while yelling at the complainant. The complainant and witness both identified the defendant by his stage name, Boosie Badazz, by pointing at his picture on the big screen inside the club. Both the complainant and witness also stated that he was the host for the club. Now, I'm not a lawyer, but here's my thing. Breaking down what we've read so far. You hear a sound, you turn, you see Boosie yelling with a broken hookah in his hand, and dude's shit split wide open, there's hookah all over the floor, right? You're gonna assume Boosie did it. But the guy that got hit in the head didn't see Boosie do it. And the so-called witness also clarified he didn't see Boosie do it. They were focused on the female. He heard a disturbance and turned and saw Boosie with the hookah. Now, who's to say that Boosie doesn't have Spider-Man-like reflexes and he just and grabbed the hookah base off the floor after someone else cracked him with it? Who's to say Boosie's homeboy didn't crack dude in the head and Boosie took the base to stop his homeboy from repeatedly cracking him in the head? We don't know. I'm just saying unbiasedly. At this point, these two guys, neither one of them witnessed Boosie actually.
All right, Clark your heart. What you think, bro? What this nigga talking about?
Well, man, so far, my whole thing is, I mean, the end he said being unbiased, but you are being biased because you're giving because you're not giving the other side. You're not telling the other side of the security guard. You're saying you don't want to be unbiased, but you are being biased because you're giving examples of, you know, maybe the dude, he didn't really see him. He didn't do that. You know, at the end of the day, the guy pointed at him, and that's supposed to be for the courts. My whole problem is we don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't know, but I don't know, bro. I'm tripping off the Boosie thing, bro. Like the whole thing where, again, he brought up that man's past and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
So look, check this out, bro. Let's bring up Boosie's past real quick. Yeah?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I'm rocking out. Salute to everybody in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button too. Share the content. We just want to know, is Boosie Badazz facing any type of time, and is he pointing fingers? He got a quick way of pointing fingers a lot of times.
Here we go, y'all. Check this out.
World, there's your girl Diabetes Twins, and today I'm coming at you with my 2 cents because my friend. But anyway, they sent me this foolery over talking about rapper, you know, Boosie. He's basically claimed he paid for oral sex with his 12-year-old son.
Yep, y'all heard me. Rapper Boosie Badazz claims he paid for oral sex for his 12-year-old son.
And what's amazing about this story to me,
We can't really hear it. I can't hear it.
I can hear you. What's going on with this?
Males are going to be males.
I can't hear it.
Males are going to be males because some men
Yeah, now?
are not going to find this entertaining or amusing at all. So
Nah, it's real low.
Yeah, no, I'm find another one. Hold up. I'm find another one. Hold on 1 second, bro. We're going to talk about the Boosie shit, though, man.
But no, like I said again, man, we just, you know, I ain't knocking nobody because I don't want to see nobody getting in trouble. But there's got to be a hell of a way to go to work, to do security, get elbowed in the mouth, head split, and told on at the same time. The same, like the boy said, the same damn time. Like, come on, bro. Like, that street stuff. If anything, you could have just went to do them like, man, you know, some hood cats would have been like, shit, man. He'd be like, look, bro, I'm gonna take care of that I'm gonna take care of that doctor bill, bro. My bad. Man, I'm gonna give you a little bread. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you 5,000, and give you 10,000. Matter of fact, bro, you know what? You a real one if you're gonna ride with me. Man, I even put you on my team or something. You know what I'm saying? Something, because like I said again, that man getting paid for a one-night event. And that one Boosie got, if he hosting it, Boosie made what? He ain't gonna take no less than maybe 10 bands. So he could have gave shit. I would have been like, man, get him the money, man. He didn't even get a man no money.
We got it right here, bro. Talking about his son and his nephew.
He's allowed to see pussy, fuck pussy, eat pussy, all that. He's 16 years old. He trained to fuck pussy, eat pussy, all that. Yeah. So don't get to talking about my son. Yeah. Don't get to talking about my son. I got my son's dick sucked early. I got that bitch sucked early. Yeah. All my nephews. Ask any one of my nephews or ask any one of my nephews or my son who got them their first head. Big dog. Yeah, ask any of my nephew who got them their first head. Big dog. Yeah. I been got my son dick sucked. Now.
I was gonna try to keep the music on. Rich homie Quan.
What's up, Quan?
I was talking about you the other day, Chocolate Daddy.
Yes,
that's my other chocolate.
It's just some propaganda. So, okay, so with it being nigga-ish, Are you saying that it's normal? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's normal in the
hood?
projects. And let me say
Blue
this.
Jersey J.
Jersey.
What's going on, fellas?
You had a stripper and a prostitute basically turn your 12-year-old son out, and is he doing it because he's trying to instill masculinity in him?
I think that's what he's doing.
He don't want his son to be gay.
I think that's what
Nah,
he's doing.
I don't think that's what he's doing. He's doing some
think?
hood shit. He
What
doing some
y'all
hood.
think?
He just doing some hood shit. That shit been going on since the beginning of the time. And that's where y'all will get a difference in opinion to me, because all of a sudden it seems like the media have to give you your opinion. People don't have an opinion unless it comes from the media. It's the same thing with R. Kelly. Nobody was tripping on R. Kelly till the media said hate R. Kelly. Then everybody started hating R. Kelly.
Let me ask you, it's some
That's just
igga-ish.
the bottom line.
Is this some igga-ish? So
Hold up. This nigga sound like that he's a little petty too though. You know what I'm trying to clean that shit up? Yo, you do not get your 11 or 12-year-old son and nephew brains from a stripper, bruh.
Fact. Well, I mean, like I said again, my thing is, even if he did it, that ain't for the internet. And again, it make it look crazy. It make it look real crazy. So I don't know.
Yo, Jay, what you think about it, man?
What are y'all talking about? Salute, first of all. What's going on?
First of all, we talk about Gucci Rat. I mean, we talk about what's this clown nigga name? Boosie Rat on security at the club.
Yeah, so Boosie Memorial Day, I guess, had a show he was hosting, and he messed around. I guess his niece, allegedly his niece, they said after the show, but now we see is doing the show, doing whatever the club was doing.
He don't know what he's talking about because the news said after the show he put everybody out. That's why he wouldn't let you use the bathroom.
Right, and then I guess she elbowed him in the mouth. And when she elbowed him in the mouth, he got hit in the head with a hookah and split his head. When he turned around, he said, "Man, it was Boosie." Saw Boosie with a piece of it or something, and yelling, said it was him. But Boosie ended up going. I guess he went to jail. He had a warrant. He had a warrant. He turned himself, but when he got out, he started talking about the dude. You know what I'm saying? This was a money grab, and the dude done been to prison, and he done put his hands on women, and all. And dude was just a security guard. I'm just like, how the hell you know all that stuff? You know what I'm saying? That's just like, why are you putting that man business? He used to be on. Play that back, boy, when he was talking about what the guy did.
All right.
So Jersey J can see what we talking about.
I got you right here.
And it's supposed to be his security?
No, it was the guy just at the club, I guess, because he was in Houston and it was a club, but he was just working. And I guess the club allegedly was supposed to be over. He told her she couldn't go to the bathroom because, hey, man, we clearing out the club. And she elbowed him in the mouth. And then the hookah got hit in the head with a hookah. And you know what I'm saying? So they don't even show that Boosie did it, but they're claiming that Boosie allegedly.
My thing is, like, do they got it on tape?
Yeah, boy, he about to show you.
Like they got him hitting, like they got Boosie really hitting this nigga on tape.
No, what they got on tape, people throwing bombs in the club. They don't got nobody getting hit with anything.
All right, well, shit. Prove that.
But see, what happened was Boosie lawyer got on there and said, hey, he's got to prove that his client, like in the news thing, I think it was a news story 1090 Jake brought up, but he said he got to prove that he didn't do it, right? Like he allegedly did. But my thing was, if that's the case and Boosie's supposed to be quiet, why would Boosie get out of jail, say about the security guard and all these past charges he had? Dude ain't even got, everybody done went to jail.
Let me go right here.
Yeah.
One second, hold on. Let me find it.
17, 18 years for aggravated on.
Here we go right here. Hold on.
Boosie holding a broken glass hookah base and believes the rapper yourself before you get into the car. Now, as the security guard started to escort her out the building, she then dropped her keys and her phone in the process. So the security guard bent down to pick him up. That's when, according to him, he suddenly felt an object strike him at the top of his head and also noticed blood starting to run down his face. The security guard claims he turned around and saw Boosie holding a broken glass hookah base and believes the rapper smashed it over his head. Now, make sure you guys remember this part. He said he turned around and saw Boosie holding a broken glass hookah base. The security guard was then transported and taken to the hospital where he had 8 staples put in his head. This morning, after he went to court, Boosie addressed the situation. And, surprise, surprise, Boosie claims it's a money grab. Here's what he said.
Hey, to all my family and fans, man, I'm okay, bro. I'm all right. It's basically a money grab, man. It's a money grab, but it's what you go through as an entertainer. The facts of the case have come out. I mean, we in court now. But this is a money grab, man. This guy wasn't even supposed to be a security in the first place, man. This nigga done 17, 18 years for aggravated armed robbery with a deadly weapon. He just got caught at the border a couple years back, smuggling women out the country and in the country. He just got off federal paper. So, man, it's shit a money grab, bro.
Man, that's crazy.
I found out about the warrant a couple days ago. I contacted my PO. I let him know what was going on. But to all my fans,
Yo, so Judge J, that's not right. You talk about another background, so you getting fired to get no more jobs?
Well, not for nothing, right? Like it's like lately, man. Like last few years, man, these entertainers is put in position where they will have to point their fucking finger.
Yeah, but I'm saying this is that it's a lot of homeboys I know that went to prison and came out and then changed it. Like, I'm just like, what do you mean he not supposed to be a security? What makes him not a security? And then why are you talking about, how did you know 2 years ago he was allegedly trafficking women in there? But then at the end he said, well, he just got off federal papers. So why? See, that would trip me out. See, he's the Boosie, ain't he still on federal parole?
Listen, this is the thing right now. I would think this video was immediately after he, after this shit, maybe the day after or whatever. But my thing is this about Boosie. Boosie runs his motherfucking mouth. He does. Like that's just what Boosie does. You know what I'm saying? Now, you see the motherfucking position he in. You know what I'm saying? And in the moment, you ain't even supposed to be, as an entertainer, on social media addressing any of us.
Facts.
It's a criminal investigation going on, nigga. And you're the target. You're not supposed to be talking about this shit. No way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? So, Boosie's emotional right now. He worried about going back under that federal tag he on right now, right?
Yeah.
And now he's trying to minimize it. Oh, this nigga was this and this nigga was that. He just got finished doing this and that. He just got off paper.
That's crazy.
I mean, that's him in the moment. And how he probably learned all that about this dude was probably through his lawyer. So it's almost like you're breaking client lawyer confidentiality. If this is what your lawyer's talking to you about. Boosie emotional, and he's worried about how us as fans and shit is going to look at this motherfucker. Like, damn, Boosie, you can't get it right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what happened? But what happened to him when he talked and brought up the Gucci Man stuff and say, "Hey, You supposed to be, you know, you still street. You supposed to keep it street, meaning as being a chatty patty. So why are you bringing that? Like you said, criminal. That was some street stuff that happened in the club. Man, keep it inside there and with your peoples. And then on one of the videos, I think before then, he said he didn't even tell nobody. So I didn't even tell none of my family about it. Then he said he had a warrant out, but he called his probation officer. You ain't got to call your probation officer. You got a warrant.
You better, you motherfucker.
But I'm saying they calling looking for you. You just, you violated. How you gonna have a warrant out? And he's like, I just called to let my probation officer know. No, your PO already know.
Yeah, that motherfucker knew probably before you knew.
Yeah,
they knew for 24 hours, man.
Yeah, it's 48 hours.
Yeah,
24 now.
Yeah, 24 year violation.
I don't even think that if somebody at the computer paying attention, motherfucker, I don't think it's that long. How fast that information can travel through the technology we in, you know?
Right. Especially the feds. When
you're federal probation.
Well, I know this is a state charge. He might, if he goes back to the feds, it's, you know, it's the probation shit. But if he get convicted of this is in Texas.
Yeah.
You know how they like doing them entertaining niggers. You know how they like doing them entertaining niggas in Texas?
Yeah.
All-Star JR. All-Star JR. He's locked up right now.
You got to think about it. He just allegedly, he escaped away from LA, from Cali, one of the hardest ones on the gun laws. And then you done got in trouble. Now you come to Texas.
Man. Good luck, Boosie. That's all I'm saying. Good luck. Yo.
But yo,
I say,
hold on. Let me ask you a question though. He talking about all this shit, right? You niggas rats. But yo, check this out, nigga. Really? You was endangering children too. You want to see why he was endangering children, bro? You want to see how Boosie was endangering children?
Huh?
He was endangering children. Hold up. What is it? I'm finding right now. I'll show you right now, bro. Hold on one second.
What you talking about? The part when he got his nephew or whatever, or his son,
his 11 and 12-year-old son, Fellatio.
Okay. Oh man, that's crazy. I mean, like I said, man, like that nigga, like you gotta look at where he come from. Them niggas is like damn near backwards down that motherfucker, man. Like they think a whole nother way, man. And like I'm not saying that shit is cool because it's not, bro. That's Epstein type shit. That's grooming. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about. Wait a minute, I know what you're talking about. You ain't got to play it.
I'm not playing it.
All right, yeah, my bad.
About my son. Yeah. He's allowed to see pussy, fuck pussy, eat pussy, all that. He's 16 years old. He trained to fuck pussy, eat pussy, all that. Yeah. So don't get to talking about my son. Yeah. Don't get to talking about my son. I got my son's dick sucked early. I got that dick sucked early.
Wow.
Yeah, all my nephews. Ask any one of my nephews, ask any one of my nephews or my son who got them they first head.
Motherfucking Boosie Epstein.
Yeah, ask any of my nephews who got them they first head. Big dog.
Yeah, big dog.
It's a Boosie Epstein shit.
My son dick sucked.
Wow, Boots. Yeah, that shit sound horrible, bro.
So some niggas shouldn't get high on the internet, bro.
That shit sound horrible right there, though. That's some Boosie Epstein shit, bro. Word up.
That's a Boosie Kelly shit.
That's some Boosie Kelly shit. Word is mom, some B. Kelly shit.
Yeah, crazy.
Yo, B. Kelly ass nigga. Damn, Boosie, man. Why I gotta be like that, man? I liked you too, man.
But I knew Boosie was like that when he was defending R. Kelly so hard.
Yeah.
He defending R. Kelly so hard.
Yeah. But like you say, all these niggas that's in position in terms of this entertainment shit, right? They in position but they were street niggas and they made it out the streets and they doing what they doing now. And for them to sit amongst each other and pass judgment on who's telling, who's not telling, they all end up telling in some form, way, shape, fashion. I mean, not for nothing. When we want to talk about Duke the Jeweler, that situation that happened to him in Houston, Boosie was one of the first ones. Nah, I left them niggas with Molotov niggas. I left them in the parking lot and all that shit. You know, so like I say, when Boosie gets in a moment, he gonna spill. He gonna spill. But the shame about Boosie is you spilling to millions of people on the social media shit, trying to get your side out. He's more worried about public opinion than the law. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you're going to jam himself up like that one day, man. And this might be the time. This, like I say, they all get to telling at one point. They stand on no snitching and da. But at one point, as these rich niggas, they ain't trying to go to jail. They talk about Gucci Man. That nigga had the motherfucker.
Shit, you know what he should have said? When they
what he should have said?
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, so this one right here is where he talk about keeping it street and don't tell.
Right.
Like he should have did when he left the jail.
All right, here we go. Boosie's back on Vlad TV. Solely right. It's been a minute. People thought we weren't rocking with each other anymore. Yeah, one of my favorite regular guests. Okay. Well, I know where to start, and that has to be the whole Pooh Shiesty Gucci Mane robbery situation.
Gucci shouldn't have told shit. He should not identify them for shit. You know what he should have said? When they came in this bitch, we doing this shit for his album. This is all a social media skit. We already took out the blogs to post this. We doing this shit for his album. We doing this shit for his album. And if you fuck with my artist, I'm gonna sue y'all. If you arrest my artist, I'm gonna sue y'all. Gucci know what the fuck he did. Everybody trying to sugarcoat for this nigga. He know exactly what the fuck it. And with the feds, you don't need it. And what pissed me off even more, he made a video saying,
like you did,
ain't none of y'all got more money than me. Back to the fucking money over principles and morals. And then people talking about he's a businessman now. Woo. He has this now. He has that now.
Oh, yeah, hold up 1 second. Yeah, hold on. Let me pause it real quick.
A couple months ago, this nigga was making videos about snitches and.
Yo, bro, this shit's not even on Vlad right now. Somebody must be a member of Vlad and got to sit out because it's not even on Vlad TV. They don't got no Gucci, no Boosie.
I know. That's what I was trying to tell you earlier before we went live.
Yeah, this is some new shit. It's not even on Vlad TV. Like, I'm looking on Vlad TV to see if I see it. And it's not up there.
Damn, that's some exclusive shit.
Yeah, that's why I was telling
and
you.
And all this shit, woo, for him to do that, he hurted millions.
This is fair use.
This is Gucci Mane, LaFleur. This is Goo-Wop. You heard what you just called him? This is Goo-Wop. He raised like Boosie. This nigga raised some niggas, boy. He raised some niggas and told how many videos that popped up when he talking about fuck a snitch. I never do this. I never do that. Woo. Yeah.
Why you doing?
And then they won't talk about this a clone. No, this ain't no motherfucking clone. This the same nigga. I went through that shit, bro. With niggas holding you a bag. I went through that shit and it go there, my nigga. Had me making songs all ready for war, bro. It go there, my nigga. Still, after I went to
Death Row. After I ain't got nothing, I'm beefing with these niggas on the song and everything. Nigga, we'll make a way for you, nigga. Suck my dick. Nigga, suck my dick. Cause I stand for something. And you wonder why I'm respected. How many rappers you know right now go sit on death row?
Nigga, you stand for getting high, nigga. You a fucking head. That nigga high right now. And there ain't no weed either, Boosie. We know there ain't no weed.
Oh, yeah.
What is it? What do you high for?
Them leans and pills.
Not the leans and pills.
The leans and pills. Lean with a rock with it. Lean with a rock with it. Lean with a rock with it.
Listen.
Why is he so emotional? Vlad must have given him the extra 5,000, huh?
Probably,
yeah.
Shout out to the exclusive.
Yeah.
Exclusive, yeah, exclusive.
To the
exclusive. Boom, 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 boom. Exclusive.
Right.
And say, before I tell you, you got to put that shit in my fucking arm. It ain't too many, man. Now he can't fight no contract because his ass in the graveyard. If you like that, you don't send no 24, 25-year-old nigga to life in prison because 40 to 50 is an L, my nigga. Where your heart at, my nigga? You was young as a motherfucker too. You know what Shiesty thinking? This Gucci, man. That nigga ain't finna tell.
Yo, what happened to Marlon Mike? What Marlon Mike doing 1,000 years?
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why I was telling you today when I said I'm gonna shoot you this thing, because bro, you saying a lot, bro. I think he forgets what he said, but then he also said what he said about Gucci. He know what he doing, just like when he got on there and we saw that video. Bruh, he ain't emotional. He know what he doing. You cannot beat no case out of California and still keep doing it and ain't change your mind and keep making mistakes. You ain't that lucky. I ain't never met no dude that.
So who told on?
I'm talking about when he brought it. I'm talking about with this whole situation, like you say, he got a court case going on. And when he was in LA, remember, allegedly, they said the thing was, he said that his driver had the gun. His driver was like, that wasn't my gun. Yeah, like this ain't the first time the LA case that he beat somehow. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Nobody never said how he not beat that case.
Oh yeah, hold on. I'm about to show you the Marlon Mike shit right now. And then we go back to the Vlad shit. Hold on. We go to Marlon Mike. So
man, you all over the place. You see your panel right now?
Yeah, my panel is low.
No, I'm talking about your panel. Look at your screen. Look how you got it.
I got it. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I got it like that. Yeah.
All right.
I got it like that for a reason, because that's Vlad shit. I want Vlad to strike my ass. You dig?
I got you.
You see how he used me as bait?
I'm gonna put this in jail
website in one night, and it completely changed.
Grand jury has indicted Torrance Hatch, otherwise known as Lil Boosie, on first-degree murder charges.
Shit, my co-defendant killed 9 people. The little kid got life without parole at 16 years old.
Welcome back to another episode of True Street TV, where we cover everything street related. Hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell, and let's get right into it. Today's story brings us to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, the capital city of the state, and it has around 250,000 residents. Baton Rouge is also home to famous rappers like Boosie, NBA Youngboy, Maine Music, and a few more. A study done a few weeks ago shows Louisiana is the most dangerous state in the country, and the city of Baton Rouge in particular has many problems, including very high poverty, and has a violent crime rate higher than the national average. In turn, Baton Rouge is a very dangerous city and has many misled youth all throughout the city. And today's story brings us back in time to around 2001. Boosie Badazz was the hottest rapper in Baton Rouge and signed to Trill Entertainment, a record label owned by two Baton Rouge guys named Turk and Mill. Boosie would go on to release multiple projects, including 2 classic albums alongside Webby. And Boosie made a huge mistake at this point, as many rappers do, as although he now had the money to leave his city, he stayed behind. bad, and things would quickly begin to go wrong. He would lose 2 close friends to the streets during his come up, including Ivy in 2005 and Lil Finn in 2008. Boosie also had an ongoing beef with another rap group in Baton Rouge called DCF, especially the face of their group, who was a rapper who went by the name Nussy.
Nipsey Badazz and Boosie Badazz. What's the deal with that?
Well, to be honest with you, Nipsey Badazz really was just like a joke.
Me and Lil Boosie hooked up, and we talked because they had a lot of street issues going on in the streets. Negative, with my name in it, mixed with his name, you know.
And that brings us to the young man by the name of Michael Loading, who was known in the streets as Marlo Mike. Marlo Mike was 15 years old at this time, and he is from the Uptown neighborhood in Baton Rouge. Marlo was close friends with a local rapper who went by Lil Fat. Lil Fat also happens to be the son of Mel, who is one of the owners of Trill ENT. According to court documents, word was spread around the streets that Boosie had $25K on Nussy's head, and after hearing this, Marlo would have Lil Fat bring him to Boosie's house. Boosie wasn't present at the house at the time, but Marlo would meet up with one of Boosie's little guys named Michael Judson, who went by the nickname Ghost. On February 9, 2009, Marlo and Ghost would begin sliding around the area Nussy is known to be at, and they would eventually spot him at a gas station and follow him home. The duo will go on to shoot Nussy, real name Chris Jackson, through the window of his house, killing him. The man will quickly get away, and news began breaking of Nussy's death throughout the city, and Boosie wanted to meet Marlo and brought him to his house, allegedly only giving him $2,800 instead of the $25K he was expecting. But Marlo was just happy to be around Boosie and was happy to have some money in his pocket. And a few months after this, on April 12, 2009, while Boosie was on house arrest, he had threw a small party at his house. A man was caught stealing out of Boosie's bedroom, and they would end up beating the man up. The police would show up and would see Boosie standing over the man and would take him to jail on battery charges.
Local rapper Torrance Hatch, better known as Lil Boosie, was arrested today on aggravated second-degree battery charges from a fight they say happened at his house on April the 12th. Sheriff's officials say when Boosie and a few others showed up at the house, there was some sort of a confrontation about the man stealing one of Boosie's necklaces. We're told that's when a fight broke out. Fists and possibly even a vase were used in the fight. One man was taken to the hospital with non-threatening injuries.
The man they beat up went by the name of Marcus Thomas. Just 13 days later, on April 25th, Marlo and Ghost were sitting outside of Marcus's house. And when Marcus pulled up to his house, the duo would pull up right next to his car and begin opening fire into Marcus's car, killing him. Marlo quickly developed a reputation in the streets and became a known killer and was barely getting paid for it, which is crazy to think about. Boosie also has a daughter named Toriana, which he has seen going back and forth with, as they don't have a good relationship to this day.
I'm taking out my wheel in the moon. You call my daughter a bitch. I'm a black her fucking eye when I see you. I wish you would put your hands on my child. Hustle for y'all.
His child's mother is a woman named Rochelle Wagner. Rochelle had an older stepbrother who was known for getting wild in the streets, and he had beat multiple murder charges. His name is Terry Boyd. In the summer of...
Did that nigga just say he gonna black his daughter eye, bro?
Yeah. I turn this shit.
Oh, yeah. Yo, Cross, you heard that nigga?
Yeah, I heard him, man. I'm watching him. I mean, I'm listening now. Like I said again, that dude just, like I said again, man, it just I don't know, he just lucky.
2009, Terry was finishing up a prison sentence in Angola. One of Boosie's friends was also locked up in Angola at the time and would overhear Terry talking crazy about Boosie. And Terry was later released on September 30th, 2009. But right before Terry was released, Boosie would drop his highly anticipated album on September 15th titled Super Bad. This album included many classic Boosie songs, including Mind of a Maniac.
I keep a gat cause niggas murder. Got a bad habit of purple. In the studio, I murk you. I'm coming, man.
And Better Believe It. Turk and Mill also put Mill's son Lil Fat on one of the songs behind Boosie's back, and this created some tension between Boosie, Lil Fat, and Turk and Mill. And once he was released, the threats Terry Boyd allegedly made towards Boosie would end up being a huge mistake, as on October 21st, 2009, Marlo and Ghost would be given the location to Terry's crib and shoot and kill him through his window, just as they had did before. And this was a crazy move by Boosie, as Terry was still his daughter's uncle at the end of the day.
He beat 5 murder charges. He was a known robber in the city. He beat his mama with a 2x4. He been shot 29 times. on 6 different occasions.
Marlo would again receive just under $3,000 for this, but he was satisfied with that. And shortly after this murder, he would get a tattoo on his stomach that said, "Yo, Boosie, who next?"
So apparently Mike has a tattoo that says, "Yo, Boosie, who next?"
Yeah. Around this same time, on November 9, 2009, Boosie would release a song called Boss Man. This song is crazy when told the backstory, as Boosie begins the song saying them niggas did that for the boss man, and the chorus says, "Boosie, I got you."
Them niggas did that for the boss.
Surprisingly, Ghost and Marlo would appear on this song as well.
I almost gave up on my sex life at 58. Then I tried this. So I'm 58, back in the dating world. My erection issues were killing my confidence. I tried Cialis before.
Motherfucking Viagra gummy commercial.
2010, Ghost, real name Michael Judson, would be killed by a masked gunman while celebrating the new year. Nobody would ever be arrested for this, and it's still not known who was responsible for this murder. And just a few months later, on April 1st, Marlo would be back spinning and would allegedly kill a man named Charles Matthews, as well as Daryl Milton, who went by Bleak. He is known to be a close friend of Boosie during his come up, and plenty rumors will begin spreading after this murder, as him and Boosie weren't seeing eye to eye at the time. More rumors will begin spreading that Boosie ordered the hit on the man who was sitting next to Bleak and had no intention on his friend dying, and this will be the downfall of Boosie and Marlo's relationship.
It was like Bleak was set up. It was like Marlo Mike sprayed the car up and he knew he was in that car, and that was Boosie boy.
And just a few months later, things will begin to get much worse, as Marlo would get arrested for aggravated assault and terrorizing charges after being involved in a fight. While in jail, Marlo would end up sitting down with detectives and telling them about every murder he committed with precise details, including how much Boosie paid him for each one. And following this, on June 17, 2010, police would raid Boosie's mansion and charge him with first-degree murder in the killing of Terry Boyd, who again was Boosie's baby mama's brother. Marlo Mike, 17 at the time, would obviously be indicted for this murder as well. And for now, both of the men will go on to fight the charges, and word began spreading that people close to Boosie were reaching out to Marlo to convince him not to testify against Boosie.
Baton Rouge Parish Grand Jury has indicted Torrance Hatch, otherwise known as Lil Boosie, on first-degree murder charges. Lil Boosie was indicted in the October 21st shooting death of Terry Boyd.
And just 2 years later, in May of 2012, Marlo would do just that and would get on the stand in Boosie's behalf, saying Boosie never told him to do anything and that he lied about his involvement.
He then changed his story and said he did not kill Terry Boyd, and he says Mr. Hatch, Torrance Hatch, did not pay him to do so.
Did he take the stand at all?
He took the stand on me. For me though, he got me indicted, but when it's time for court,
what do you mean he got you indicted? Explain.
He got me indicted. He said
you did it.
Yeah.
And then he changed his mind?
Yeah, when it was time for trial, he got on the stand and told the truth.
He was pretty much the main evidence they had against Boosie besides music and rumors. Boosie would be found not guilty at trial.
Okay, was he telling the truth, or did you pay his people?
Yeah. Well, you know what this kind of reminiscent to me? When Rest in Power Young Dolph, that case, when them dudes were supposed to get what they were supposed to get, but one nigga only got $800.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, like, you thinking about what this laying out, the first thing Marlo did for him was supposed to be $25,000, but he gave him $2,500.
Right. Facts.
Shit. Like, that'll lead a nigga south. When they come around to, like, damn, man, I'm doing this shit for chump change for real.
Well, think about this too. Boosie been backdoor. They said he allegedly he was the one that told the man to take out his baby mama brother.
Yep, and his best friend.
Yeah,
man,
right.
He was on one.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly. No, I ain't gonna say allegedly. He can't go back to jail for us. It's not allegedly.
No shit. Man, you better cover your bases. You better cover your bases. Didn't China Flim motherfucker send you a cease and desist and shit?
Right.
your basis, nigga.
Allegedly.
Although he still had to stay in prison as he was caught sneaking drugs into jail, and he did receive a hefty 8-year prison sentence for that.
Boosie and a girlfriend, along with a former Dixon Institute guard and inmate, were also indicted on drug charges.
Marlo would later go to trial himself for the Terry Boyd murder the next year in April of 2013, being found guilty of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison without parole. Marlo Mike is now around 30 years old and recently did a phone interview with Terrence Gangsta Williams.
So let me ask you this. How long you been locked up now?
14 years.
14 years. Wow.
He would also fight for a sentence reduction as he was just a teenager when he committed the murder, but this will be denied. And as of today, it's looking like Marlo Mike will most likely spend the rest of his life in prison. If you enjoy this kind of content, hit that like and subscribe button as well.
He was a minor. They got nigga life, right?
Mm-hmm. Man.
Bruh.
But you know what? If he can get in the federal courts and get an intervention from the federal courts, because you know they saying you can't sentence juveniles to life.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that was retroactive when they passed that. So my thing is that nigga need to get into federal court with his case. You know what I'm saying? Like petition past the Louisiana State, Supreme Court. You got to go to the feds. The nigga Corey Grant, he coming home because all that shit was done when he was a juvenile. He got locked up when he was 16, 17. Yeah. And they waved him up to an adult, and he's sitting in the feds right now, life without parole type shit. But he coming home up off that. He coming home up off of that. It's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So Marlo might have a chance of getting out. He's young still, and he got a story to tell.
Hell yeah. He definitely got a story to tell.
And Boosie will be scared as hell.
Yep, and we might hear the real truth come out.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get home, yeah. And you already said that I did the time for. You can tell what really happened then.
Yeah, you ain't never heard of Boosie paying that nigga a lawyer bill.
Nah.
Or he was going to testify, or going on his behalf, writing the letter.
All right, he need Marlo. Boosie need Marlo to stay in motherfucking prison. He need that. He need that. That nigga get out and start talking crazy. Man, shit.
Like I tell people, you know what I mean? We watching all this stuff right now. We can go back to Boosie Vlad TV. He talking about Abe House rats. What you been doing, dude? Ain't you been riding?
Tell on me and fuck up his reputation, and he gonna get it back in blood. Yeah. That's what he thought. He thought this nigga here, I can rob any. If I rob this nigga here ain't going to point to them, tell them people it was me, man. Shiesty wasn't thinking, man. Shiesty wasn't thinking, man, and it hurt me because the time he can possibly get. Shiesty got to get right with God and that mother. God to turn all this shit around. But the time you possibly can get, and Gucci Mane, you know this, my nigga. And you go on that motherfucker talking about money, man. And where your principles and your morals at? Then you make a fucking whole, you testified on the song. That fucked me up even more. You ain't even got to go to court for nothing. You do not have to go to court. You just gave your whole testimony on a song, my nigga. Who do you got wrong, you, my nigga? Gucci Mane just got to go up there and say, I'm a citizen. I'm ratting. He might as well get on the stand, my nigga, because you done got on the stand with that song, my nigga. When you pointed to them and identified them in that paperwork, the feds don't need much, my nigga. They don't need much, my nigga. like, you know, I can't agree with what people saying. Nah, bro, this is goo-wop, bro. Don't send that nigga to prison and brag about it on a song, my nigga. Had this man facing life, nigga. It's a chain, nigga. Your chain, nigga, you got so much ice, nigga. You got ice for years. Suck it up and be a man. Them niggas suck it up. You got ice for years. This nigga is ice. This nigga name is So Icy Entertainment. Behind a ring and a mother, come on, bro. These niggas ain't even hit you with that bitch. You would have did, these niggas would have hit you with that motherfucker. What all you would have did then? People have to question that, bro. The answers are always simple, but the questions are complicated. We will try to justify this shit for the world. If he was a citizen and he got a wife now and all, why did he go make a fucking rap song about it? Being like it's gangster. What are you trying to save? I don't agree, bro. I don't agree with Shiesty did neither. But I've been in his position. It go there, my nigga. It go there behind millions of dollars when niggas was brought up with crumbs, my nigga. When he look around and his children and all the people he can help right now, but you got it. And I done made it and you don't want to give it to me, man. I've been there, my nigga. This shit'll lead to everything going wrong, bro. Nigga will not think, oh, nigga will click, bro. Nigga will click, my nigga, when they see all the people that they can help. And I didn't help you. I've been through it, bro. I've been through it, bro. That shit made me cry, my nigga. That shit make me cry, bro. You know, and I just felt Gucci went out bad, bro. Like, what Gucci Mane needs to do is say, I did it because I'm a citizen now. Don't make no rap song testifying again. Man, I'm a citizen. I'm Roderick Davis. I did it because I got a wife. You know, it'll never, what he did, the YNs, this shit'll never leave him. He needs to stop rapping. He needs to stop rapping. Like, what he did, bro, is just, the YNs pissed. I woke up to my DM. Nigga, they are pissed. They are pissed. They love this little nigga, man. This nigga got love, man. This little nigga got love, man. I know he flashed out. But this little nigga got love, man. He hurt a lot of people, and he hurt the older generation, too. A lot of the older generation taking up for him, though. I read that, like, a lot of the older generation, they saying, shit, nigga rob me. I'll do that, too. Nigga do that, rob me. I'll do that, too. And I got a wife in there. But you not Gucci Mane, nigga. You're not. You work at Home Depot. You're a manager at Checkers. No, honestly. I understand why you feel that way. I read a lot of comments, then I go look at the motherfucker on his page. You're a football coach. I went and looked at your shit. These are the people speaking up for him. Man, you're a soccer trainer. You know what I'm saying? You're a librarian. Civilians are gonna say because that's how they feel. That's what they would do. We didn't make us rich. Our fans made us rich. Our talent did it, but our fans made us rich, and our fans stand for something. It's people.
So let me say, is this contradictory or what? Yo, Cross. Yo.
I'm here.
Is this contradictory or what?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It just, I think he be forgetting about all his interviews that be saying, because like I said, if you saying keep it street and all this other stuff, you ain't got no business talking about some man and what his past is, because that ain't got nothing to do with it. See what I'm saying? You can talk about Gucci's past and say, hey, well, you know, he know what it is. He come from that. He come from nothing. And why would you ruin somebody's life? But you doing the same thing, bro. You gonna stop that man from eating, and that man ain't making no money. He ain't making no real money, no security guard.
Might make a couple of hundred a night. In Houston, you might make a little bit more, but he ain't like he make 800 a night.
Right. And even if he did make 800, it ain't warranted to get your head split. $800 ain't worth that.
No. So nigga, that's the hospital bill right there.
Yeah, especially if Boosie hosting it. Imagine how much they paid Boosie to host it.
About 25.
Yeah. So right then and there, that should have been right there on top of that, bro. So yeah, it's crazy work.
Yeah, man. But yo, we're about to end this, man. We just want to let people know, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be here all day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shout out to Cross the Plug, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you.
This is King of New Jersey. This is BTBTV. We bully the bullies. And we ain't no Bloods or no Crips. We doing our own thing. BTBTV that started his own gang. Like, nigga, what?
Salute.
Now we out.